Geminis, what is up this week? I don't know. I hope everyone is having a good week. This is your weekly reading from April the 11th to the 18th. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. It would really help me. Thanks for all of you who continue to watch every week. Much appreciated. If it doesn't resonate, remember these are general readings. So check your moon, rising, Venus if you'd like. See if that kind of, if you're in that energy this week either. All right. So it seems like there's a victory this week for you, which we like to see that. What kind of is this victory for Gemini here? Seems like victory over a heartbreak. There's some victory over some sadness here, or some heartbreak. So maybe this is you kind of getting over some heartbreak, getting over an ex, maybe getting over whatever here caused you kind of pain, or feeling victorious over it again. It seems like, I don't know, getting this energy of feeling kind of back to ourselves and back into kind of a good place here. Just make sure that we are staying hopeful for the future, because there is this little bit of, with the Star reversed and with the Four of Pentacles here, there's some ideas of not kind of getting what we want, or kind of feeling hopelessness in the sense of kind of what the future is going to look like. Again, if this is a situation where you had a breakup or someone broke your heart, make sure we're kind of in that energy of love again, being hopeful for the future, letting go of any energy that's not going to help us get what we want, or our wish fulfillment here, or kind of what we want the future to look like. Gemini, some of you could also have been dealing with an Aquarius here that broke your heart, and we're kind of releasing the energy of that Aquarius, releasing that attachment that we kind of had to them here. So that kind of could be going on for you this week as well. Again, these are general readings. So for some of you, it might be just kind of letting go of that pain of things, again, not going to work out for you, that everything you wish for, everything you hope for is not on the way for you. And for some of you, it could be that Aquarius. Interesting. Having a bit of anxiety here. Can I know what this anxiety is about? For some of you, you have anxiety about a trip that's coming up, or a move. I'm sensing a lot of kind of anxiety here for that. Maybe something's kind of fallen through, or something's maybe not working out, but it seems like you're just kind of, I don't know, kind of getting anxious about this. Maybe some of you are trying to buy a home as well, or something like that, and you're just kind of not moving in that sense, like you're not moving apartments, and it's like getting down to the wire or something like that here. I just kind of get that energy of this anxiousness about a move. It could be, again, a vacation. It could be a physical move as well, but just getting some bit of anxiety about that this week. So maybe kind of some of you are in that situation. Also can feel like some of you are maybe anxious about not being able to move on, but it looks like you're going to, again, be victorious whatever this kind of situation is here, so don't stress too much about that. The Four of Swords here, so take the time to rest, take a little time out here, reflect, rest, heal, make sure you're getting kind of lots of sleep. I know it's hard to say, hey, sleepless nights, and then get lots of sleep, but see if you can do some things maybe to quiet your mind before bed, meditations, anything like that, to just help you relax a little bit. Go get a massage, kind of do something. I don't know, it just seems like you need a little bit of relaxation, because this anxiety is still kind of keeping you up at night, or whatever this is kind of that you're holding on to, this idea that things aren't going to work out, kind of causing you to not get good sleep. So just make sure we're kind of resting, relaxing, whatever we have to do, sleep meditations, to get us through the night. And there's lots of people that have tricks and stuff for that. Like, again, like there's some people that say don't be on your phone before bed. I don't know, I've never tried any of those, because I'm sometimes addicted to my phone, so oops. All right, that's for Geminis this week. Yes, we are moving along. Moving along. Did you hear me say that? Moving on. We're moving past. We're getting away from this situation, kind of whatever it was here. kind of feels like whatever this kind of fight, whatever this conflict was here, we're moving past it. We're kind of moving forward in our life. We're walking away from it, walking forward, whatever this kind of heartbreak was, whatever this anxiety is being caused here. We're trying to move away from that, heartbreak. And kind of heal ourselves and kind of be victorious over that situation. But we were walking away from it. So maybe again, this is someone that broke your heart, that we're maybe waiting on or hoping on here, but we're now deciding to kind of walk away from them and kind of get away from that and moving past, because we're feeling kind of that energy again. We're feeling that like victory, that celebration. We're letting them go here. More for Geminis this week. For Geminis this week. Please and thank you. Interesting. There's a little bit of trust issues. We might have some trust issues with Earth sign right now, Geminis. Trusting it. Someone might come here with a stable offer, whether it's a new job, whether it's money, whether it's a relationship, something like that. There's this kind of a stable offer that's coming in here that we are kind of feeling unsure about or not kind of trusting here. It's interesting because it's followed by the Page of Pentacles reversed, which kind of tells me that one party is here to kind of give a stable or as someone is here to bring kind of instability a bit, and the other person is not seeing maybe the seeds that they're planting here, whatever it is we're trying to build here. They're kind of not for this kind of stability, or again, this might be the trust issues that I was talking about here. We're kind of not trusting that maybe this person has our best intention, or trusting that whatever this offer is that comes in will kind of lead to something that will grow to something stable. It's interesting. Can I get more of this Knight of Pentacles and this Page of Pentacles? Could be also a water sign as well. I have the King of Cups reversed and the Page. She could be dealing with Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or you could be dealing with water, Cancer, Aries, or Cancer, Aries, geez. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But it just seems like someone's offering stability here, and a really reliable person is coming in. And then there's one person here who's not kind of in their emotions and not really accepting this, not accepting kind of this this pentacle, this new start from this person, because they're a bit emotionally closed off. Can I get more on this kind of emotionally closed off kind of person? It's this kind of Gemini. Is this the other person? Okay, there might be a person here that spends a little bit too much money. So again, with the Page of Pentacles here, if this is a person that you are dealing with as well, if you're a couple with this person, or if you are seeing this person, you want to date this person, seems like one person is a little bit more stable than the other person, and I'm just going to read it as I see it. It's a little bit more stable. One person is a little bit of an emotional spender. They'll spend a lot of money because when they're not emotionally feeling good or stable. And then there's this other person who's a little bit more reliable here. It's interesting because I wonder if, like, I don't know which one is you, Gemini, whether you feel like the more stable, reliable one, but someone here, yeah, exactly, spending a little bit too much money. And it seems like it's kind of on an emotional basis, and things kind of get down, they buy a lot. Just make sure we're kind of balancing that, make sure we're balancing our budgets. If this is a person that you are trying to date, maybe if they see a way that maybe you can help them be a little bit more stable. If this is you, just maybe watch your finances, because it looks like there is a bit of a stable offer here. We just got to be, a bit of stability here. We just kind of got to be ready for it. for Gemini. Please and thank you. For Gemini, please and thank you. So you might have felt a little bit of brain fog recently with the Ace of Wands here, or Ace of Swords reversed. You might have felt like things were not clear, didn't kind of know what direction to go. It just felt like really just kind of overstimulated. And I think a lot of this, like I just rubbed my temples, which I don't know why I don't do that ever. So it just feels like that. It feels like just kind of rubbing your temples here and just feeling that like, again, if it's anxiety that we were having a little bit earlier, the sleepless nights, just feeling that kind of heaviness in our head or in our brain here. It's kind of, you might be, again, this rest I think might be super, super important because I'm getting this energy of really overtired, exerting ourselves that way. I'm getting headaches kind of coming in here as well. It's interesting kind of feeling all that. Again, that's probably where rest is going to be important. You're not feeling charged up this week, in a sense. You're not feeling rested, well rested. That's what I'm going to kind of say here as well. So make sure we're kind of allowing ourselves to give space for that this week, because I think that will once we kind of get clear in our brain and allow ourselves, I don't know, some time to relax and allow ourselves some time to kind of clear away all the stress, anxiety that's kind of happening around us, I think we're going to feel less like we're less defeated. We're going to feel less like we're not in control, less like whatever it is that we've kind of been working on here is not kind of going to work out for us. We're going to kind of drop all that, and we're going to heal from all this like defeated pain when our head kind of gets clear. So again, maybe do meditations, take an Advil, I don't know. Okay, for Geminis this week, thank you. And for Geminis this week, all right. So energy oracle, we got inner strength or angel of strength reversed. So I'll just read that for you. This card reversed indicates that you are now perceiving the truth of your own power. Perhaps you've been seeing yourself as weak or ineffectual. This situation you find yourself in may seem overwhelming, but you absolutely do have the strength to see it through and to a successful outcome. That's what we're talking about, the victory card. You do have the right to be victorious here, and you are going to be victorious. But do not fall into old patterns of giving your power away. When you let others define you or make decisions in your behalf, you take yourself out of the picture to your own destiny creation. Meditate on the brilliant, vibrating light of this angel and recall the internal power that surges through your life. It's time to take back control. That's what we're kind of maybe letting go again with this sadness, with this broken heart. Maybe someone kind of told you something about yourself or like how you acted, but you're like, no, that's not true. It just kind of feels like we're letting go of whatever this other person here or whatever this other energy was, kind of this broken heart energy, whatever kind of called to you, this pain. Us letting kind of go of that was kind of going to reclaim our power here. All right, so the Yin Yang Upright. This card represents energetic life cycles, and its purpose is to help you identify the particular cyclic energy moving in and out of your experience. In its upright position, it heralds a yin cycle, where most of the action seems to be happening under the surface of things. This is a great time to be of receptivity, intuition, and gestation. External circumstances may be forcing you to go within and examine your present activity. It's especially a good time for completion, so wrap things up. Yin cycles often call you to be passive, yielding, reflected. So open up to these sides of nature. Being more than acting is the intention here, right? Just allowing that space to kind of rest your mind and relax a little bit. Get back to yourself. All right, let me read And you have Star Brothers, Horus energy. You are more protected than you could ever imagine. It's safe to open the back of your heart. It's safe to open the back of your heart. You're being called to open and receiving a new level of support now from those in your life and from those benevolent beings you're connected with. Through ancestral patterning, current life traumas, or past life karmatic impressions, many of us have been mistrustful and suspicious of loyalty and have blocks and where it comes to receiving support. Again, some of that anxiety that we were talking about here coming through. That's the kind of, I think, some of the kind of the blocks that are coming in there. Also, this not trusting, this kind of untrusting that things kind of will work out for you here is another thing we're kind of also talking about. We've learned that we need to go at life. Alone. That is not the safe to let our guard down and our hearts open. The world isn't a friendly place. The Star Brothers want you to have a new experience of life on Earth. They want you to feel deeply secure and safe, even if you're going through a difficult time. They want you to hand over your fears to them and see them as opportunities to let in more love. They're guiding you to stay open to receiving a greater level of support than you could ever imagine. To call in your team of loyal protectors and supporters, both physical and energetically. They want you to learn to soften up through life's ups and downs and learn to open your heart, especially when it wants to harden. All right, Gemini, that is your reading this week. I hope this helps. Have a good rest.